Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Today, I decided to change the topics a little bit. So instead of going, ketogenic diet and weight loss and this and that, I decided to go into a very important topic, especially in the upcoming days, in the past, months that we've been through with everything that's been going on with the COVID-19. A lot of people tend to put happiness on the back burner. This is what I want to talk to you about because, as much as I want to talk about something else than weight loss, it is still very much related to weight loss. With happiness, stress, everything, we want to make sure we find a right balance with your emotions, with, your activities throughout the day and all of that. Happiness to me is the number one thing that would be important for anything that you're going to be doing in life. Without the happiness comes stress, it comes health issues, it comes many things. So I want to talk to you guys because a lot of people often ask me how I can be so happy all the time. Um, Often they say that, whenever I'm around or whatnot, they hear my laugh. I'm always laughing. I'm always smiling. How do I do it? Well, here's my secret sauce. I choose to do it. My life is not easy. Like everyone, I have my personal issues. I have, professional issues. I have all those things that could potentially make me unhappy. But the thing is, what makes me special is that I choose every day when I wake up to be happy. So, some little things that I would like to go over with you guys that might help you either become more happy or, maybe you're at a place where you are very happy, but you want to work towards keeping it that way, whatever your reason is or whatever your situation is. Life is what we make it. So, here are some tips in order for you to work on that treasure of yours called happiness. Number one tip that I would say for me anyway, which is something that I do all the time, I constantly buy books. Now, some people might like to read suspense book or horror or, love stories, things like that. The thing with those stories are it keeps you busy, but it doesn't work on you. What I like to read, and I'm pretty well known for that, is self-help book. I can read easily one book every week. I could read more, but I have, other things to take care of. My part-time job as a fitness coach or whatnot, or health coach, and also my work as a supervisor in a call center. It already keeps me busy most of the time. But I find I very often take the time to read, and it's called me time. I could be in a bath reading, or I can simply be in the morning drinking my coffee, which, by the way, cheers. I could be drinking my coffee and making the time to read. It is important. So, one of the book that I'm reading right now is called Quit Your Day Job. And it talks about how you should find your passion and your purpose in life and things like that, and then go with it. I find that's extremely helpful for me because, for one, it takes my focus off negative things and it gives me hope. It gives me new things to focus on, new goals, things like that. Something else kind of related to books is podcast. I love listening to positive podcasts. There's one author actually that I really, really enjoy listening to his podcast. He is a health coach, a personal life coach. His name is Jay Shetty. Maybe some people have heard of him or whatnot. I strongly recommend listening to his podcast on Spotify. You can probably find them too. There's different apps for podcasts and things as such, but try to do some research and listen. I believe he's also on Facebook. He has a group on Facebook. You can probably watch his videos on YouTube also. But he is one of my favorite podcaster and author. He does many, many things. So that would be a thing that I would recommend you doing because it makes you see life. It helps you to see life in a different um, state or whatnot. So it really helps you see positive things, aspect of life. Write a gratitude journal. That is something else that you might find helpful. I personally do that. So every morning when I wake up, I put some meditation music on, close my eyes. I think of everything that I'm blessed for having or that I'm very thankful to have family, friends. Could be as easy as or as simple as a roof on my head, food in my fridge, a husband to love. It could be, I found some weights the other day at Superstore. I was looking for some dumbbells and things like that. I found some because a friend messaged me and said, you know what, there's some there. He had a choice to let it go or tell me, but he chose to tell me, and I was thankful for that. Things like that. So take a habit of writing down in a journal a few little things that you're grateful for every day. And then when you have those days where you really feel down, go and read that journal and remember what your blessings are. It's very, very good to do this. And you'll see, first few times you might feel awkward doing it, but after a while of doing it, you'll find yourself enjoying it more and more and just like digging into this deep part of you where happiness is might be hidden. Listen to music. Might sound simple, but if you listen to music, and not every type of music, listen to the kind of music that makes you feel the way you want to feel. So if I listen to a sad song, it's going to bring like sadness inside of me. But if I listen to techno song, I like techno. I like, well, for working out anyway. So I'll put like techno songs and then I'll go walking. It actually comes right hand in hand with the third thing that I would like you to guys to try, which is exercising. So put a good tune on and then go walk. You don't have to be running a marathon or anything like that, but exercise will actually help you. It will release endorphins. It is extremely good for your health and your happiness as well. So, music, exercise, and if you don't feel like exercising, that's okay. Put some tunes on and maybe dance around the house, do your dishes, just stop overthinking about things and just enjoy the moment. That is key, enjoying the moment. You're breathing, you're alive, you're in a safe spot into your home. Enjoy it. I've heard so many people lately saying, "Oh, I'm stuck at home. I'm stuck at home. I'm stuck at home." You're not stuck home. You choose to stay home. We can all go out and do whatever we want to a certain point, without getting a fine. But we can all go out. You can go for a drive. You can go to the grocery store, put your mask on, whatever, stay safe, obviously. But you can do whatever you want. But if you are home, it's because you chose to stay home. And guess what? You're safe at home. You're in your own things, and there's a roof on your head. So be thankful for that. Meditate. Meditating is actually very good for the soul. It helps you find answers sometimes to questions. Now, for me, I've only recently starting that. So I was introduced by that by Jay Shetty, actually, a podcast that I listened to. And he was talking about how meditating changed his life. He actually stopped living as a regular individual and decided to go and study with monks. I don't know where he went or what country he went, but he went away and spent like a full, I believe it's like 2 years with the monks to understand how unimportant is material. If the end of the world comes tomorrow, it's not going to, but if it was to, would you say that you lived your life to the fullest? Would you say that you were happy, that you did the things that you would like to do, that you did something special or you had a purpose? That is what's important. You can have 4 TVs in your home and PlayStations and 4 cars and this and that. But are you deep inside happy? Are you able to say that other than that, you did something in your life that meant something, or had a purpose? Very important. Things to kind of meditate on. Follow your passion. Like the book that I'm reading, for me, my passion is help. It is fitness. It's helping others. It's making people feel good. You know, it might cost me something to give away something to someone or whatnot, but if I can afford it, why not do it if it makes someone happy? That's what I strive for. That's what I live for. Smile a lot. Not just, sometimes I can be sitting on my couch, I read something in my book and I find it funny or whatever. I laugh by myself or I smile. Yeah, I might be crazy at times, but guess what? It makes me happy. And the more that you're going to smile, the more that you're going to feel it inside of you. Happiness will come naturally. It truly helps. Challenge your negative thinking. Sometimes when maybe we talk to a friend and they said something that you weren't too happy about, or it didn't bring you good feelings or things like that, or maybe Like me the other day, I posted something, tried to share my knowledge with someone, and then someone tried to attack me and say that I wasn't knowledgeable, or, that there was better things out there in life that I did know about. So be it. If that's what you think, I respect your opinion. Try to try to challenge your negative thoughts and change it into a positive thought. Maybe that person has something that they're going through. Maybe I can help them. Maybe I just have to let it go and focus on what I can do. I might not know everything. Of course not. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, a professional healthcare practitioner or anything like that. But I love what I do and I love helping people. That's enough for me to keep on going. So remember, what is your purpose? What got you started at the beginning? What are your like goals or whatever? Keep on remembering that. Share positivity. This is one of the best thing that you can do. It can be done by many ways. Try to give compliments to people. I often do that. And then my friends will get in the car with me and they'll be like, my goodness, you talk to everyone. Yeah, I do, because I like to make people feel good. Oh my goodness, I love your hair. Oh, I love that shirt. It really looks really good on you. It might be just normal, but they chose to wear it today. And you know what? I'm just going to tell them it's beautiful. It makes them feel good. And it makes me feel good too. So try to look out for things that you can, tell people that makes them feel good. Pay it forward. You know what? You're in the drive-thru at Tim Hortons, you have extra change, pay for the coffee for the person behind you. Or someone, a homeless, is asking or begging for money. In your train of thoughts, and I was guilty of this before, maybe I'm going to be thinking, oh, they should be getting a job. Well, they have two legs, they can work. So what? I have extra change. I'll give them my change. Maybe they'll buy a soup with it. Or of course, some people will think, well, they'll go buy cigarettes. You know what? If that makes them happy, at least they'll have a little moment in their life that they'll be happy because of me. So, whatever it is, I don't mind. Send a thank you email. Maybe someone did something for you. Maybe someone shoveled your driveway. Maybe someone let you borrow, like for myself, shout out to Shanna, one of my friends who actually let me borrow her weights. So, thank you to her. Thank someone for something they did. Maybe they just simply made you smile by sharing something on Facebook and you needed it. Thank people. Be vocal about, how thankful you are about things in life. It will make you feel good. Cultivate and live in a positive environment. So make sure that what surrounds you is something that will allow you to be happy. The number one thing is friends. If your friends are constantly dragging you down, of course, some people might need help sometime. I'm not saying the opposite. If your friend calls you and needs help and needs to talk, of course, listen to them. But if it's someone that constantly focuses on the negative and laughs at people and do things that hurt people, why keep that around if you are trying to be happy? You will not be able to be happy for as long as you keep those type of energies around. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with happiness. If your house is a big mess, some people can live through it. Does that make them happy? Probably not. So try to make everything clear up your mind. By cleaning your house, your mind will get clearer as well. Try it. Nothing to lose, so try it. As I said earlier, the exercising and also nutrition and sleeping well, they're all hand in hand, very important. Make sure that you take a lot of time to look into that. The sleeping pattern and all of that, as I said, stress and sleep patterns and things like that can stop your weight loss. Even if you're on keto and you think it's magical and miracles will happen and you'll shed pounds, if you don't sleep well and if you're stressed, chances are your weight loss will hit a plateau. Learn to take criticism in a good way. This I have to work on for myself, but it is something I find is constantly improving because I'm making a point of improving it. If people tell you something that you don't like, that you're doing wrong or whatnot, look at it from different angles. Take the time to analyze it. Don't respond right away. Think about it and then think why they said that to you or where it comes from. Maybe you can learn from it. Maybe it's nonsense and you just don't want to think about it. Whatever it is, just take a minute to think about it and meditate on it. And then, if it's something that bothered you, try to think of how to stop that hurtful feeling, or just simply let it go. Sometimes you have to learn to let it go as well. Make a to-do list and focus on it. So often people will laugh at me because I'll have my to-do list, and my to-do list is as simple as number 1, waking up, 2, making the bed, 3, doing laundry, 4, doing the dishes, 5, cooking something, 6, exercising, 7, smiling. I put all of this on a to-do list as I'm going through it throughout the day. I make checklists. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. And it's truly something that is beautiful to feel. So try it. Just give it a try. Make yourself a to-do list and make sure you do it. Don't put something on it that you're not going to do throughout the day. If you put it on your list, do it. Simple as that. And being happy to finish this video or whatnot. Of course, I could go on and on again, and talk about happiness, but what does it do? Like, why is happy so important? Few things. It promotes health. By being happy, as I said, it's going to promote your weight loss. It's going to help you be mentally happy, physically happy, like many things. If you're always happy and you stay around positive things, positive energy, you're not going to want to be sick. If you think about being sick, you will get sick. It attracts everything. The law of attraction is everything in life. It combats stress, and it helps your immune system. It truly does. When your energy is positive, it will help. You might not, it might not cure, like if you have a flu, you might not wake up the next day and, oh, I was happy yesterday, I hope it's gone. It doesn't work like that, but it's going to help you get through it easily than if you were sad. It protects your heart and it reduces pain. Endorphins are actually well known to do that. So if you exercise and you're boosting your metabolism and you're feeling good and all of that, it will help everything else. So with that said, I just wanted to do a quick video because now I'm going to have to be off to go do groceries and things like that with my mask on. Everyone stay safe, please. I just want to wish everyone a super awesome Tuesday. Make sure you smile with all your heart. Focus on the things that you have. Count your blessings. Tell me, send me a post on the group on Facebook. Tell me what you're thankful for today. I'm thankful for my friends, for my family, for my husband, for my cat. I've got a new cat about 4 weeks ago. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful to have a job. Some people don't have a job, and it's okay to not have one if you have help or whatnot. As long as you have a roof and you have food in your fridge, everything will be okay. It might be a hard time to get through, but after each storm, believe it or not, there is always nice weather or a rainbow or whatever it is. So hang in there. We will get better all together. So keep on smiling, and who knows what the next video will be. I wake up and then I decide. So stay tuned for my next video, and thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone's support, and namaste.